What are you doing? Chandler? Chandler? Oh, jeez, okay. Hello bookworm family, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Danny. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to click the notification bell because it's always a mystery when I post new videos. And if you're not already following me on Instagram, please be sure to do that. It is at _dancing_bookworm. I post on there full book reviews and bookish content. So it is actually already December 6th. I really have not started vlogging until today because I have been so sick, guys. I did not do any extra reading in November. I got sick right after I got back from New York City on November 26th. I went to New York City. I started feeling sick on the 27th and just continued to like go downhill from there and just got so sick until about yesterday was the first day I was starting to feel better. No, 2 days ago, Sunday, was like the first day that I was starting to feel better. So it was like 2.5 weeks of just being down and out. I just finished last night reading the second of the Sisters Grimm series, and I read the Fairy Tale Detectives in November, and this month I read The Unusual Suspects. I gave that a 5-star. I really enjoyed it. Currently, I am listening, and those books are by Michael Buckley, and they are about two sisters who are ancestors of the Brothers Grimm, and they live in a town where people are storybook characters, kind of like Once Upon a Time meets the show Grimm, and the storybook characters are usually up to no good, and they have to solve the mystery of like who did it and all that stuff. Very cool series. I'm really enjoying it. 5 stars. The underlying mystery is trying to find their mother and father, and that kind of spread throughout the series, and then there's like a little mystery in each book as well. So really enjoying that series. I'm currently reading, oh my gosh, what's it called? The Gingerbread Wars. I don't actually know who that's by, but it's right here for you guys to see. And it is about a boy who is actually from a series, and it's from this series right here. I forget the name of the series, but here it is right here. Okay, but this is a standalone, separate book about a boy who used to be like a street kid, and he discovers that he's part of this magical group, and it is Christmas time in this book, and he is discovers like these gingerbread that are like walking, talking, and like building their own gingerbread houses and stuff. And yeah, so that's what I'm currently listening to on audiobook. I am also still reading from last month, A Whole New World by Liz Braswell. This is part of the Disney Twisted Tale series, and it is What If Aladdin Didn't Find the Genie's Lamp and Jafar actually did. So good book. I don't really like Aladdin, so right now I'm just not into it, and I'm still only 100 pages in because I got so sick that I couldn't read a physical book. But for now, that's what I'm reading, that's what I'm doing. Over the weekend, I will insert some clips right now, but this was from Sunday. We were at me, my niece's nephew, my brother, my sister-in-law, her sister, her brother-in-law, and her niece all went to this like fundraiser party for kids with Down syndrome called 21 Club Christmas Party, and they met Santa. They had a dance floor. It was a formal dinner. It was really fun. Other than that, I haven't done much in December yet. I did go to my aunt's house, but that was still November. But yeah, I haven't done much in December yet. So yeah, but this weekend is like, well, this week is the last week before recital week, so we have this week, and then next week is like dress rehearsal, but we just do them in class. Like the kids just practice like in their costumes if they have costumes in class, and then it's our show on the 18th. So just kind of cramming for that right now. After that, there'll be more video footage and stuff like that, but right now I'm just trying to get caught up with everything that I missed while I was being sick, because I got really far behind on work and life. So that's pretty much what you've missed so far in the first 7 days. I did not do a TBR for this month. I am just mood reading because I have a lot of books that I wanted to read for December, and I just didn't have time to make a TBR and wasn't feeling well, so I ended up just deciding to mood read and doing my reading rivalry is actually like mood reading kind of this month as well. It's like Taylor Swift theme, and you just have to like read a book that fits the song, which you can really argue is any book fits any song. So but yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing for now. is just reading, mood reading, and I didn't do a TBR, but my TBR will return in January. I just needed a little break for this month to get caught up on everything else I needed to do. Hello, Chandler Bing. Are you get off the counter. Get off my case of water. Hey. Hey. Hey, Trouble. He's Trouble. Hello. So it is Friday. Oh my gosh, what's the date? I don't even know. December 9th? That seems right. Friday, December 9th. So I finished listening to The Gingerbread Wars last night. That was by E.G. Foley. I gave it 3 stars. I didn't super love it, but it was pretty cute. But it wasn't my favorite thing ever. But it was cute. I didn't hate it. I just didn't like, it's part of a series, and it said that it could be read as a standalone, but I really felt you needed to read the series to appreciate the characters and stuff. But it was a cute little tale. The main character was a little whiny, but again, I don't really know the main character because I didn't read the series. So I feel like if a book is saying that it can be read as a standalone, like it should reintroduce the characters and stuff, which it didn't do. I started reading In a Holidays by Christina Lauren last night. And I decided I'm going to apply this to a vlog that I'm going to do this weekend. So tonight is Friday. Saturday and Sunday this week, I am going to be doing a big Christmas clean of my apartment. I want to reorganize stuff. I want to make it more me. Like right now, right now it is like got a lot of like my own personal touches to it because I obviously decorated it myself, but there are still some elements that like people gave me stuff when I first moved in that doesn't really fit who I am anymore. So I've decided that I'm going to do like this big Christmas clean vlog. So you guys will actually see that vlog before you see this, where I'm going to clean my whole apartment. This is my cat on a refrigerator. What? I do not need a bath, sir. Tend to. You're so cute. But yeah, I have already posted that vlog by the time you guys see this, but I have decided that I'm going to do this big Christmas clean because I'm just so, stressed about the mess in my house. Like it's very messy, unkept, and I know that it's a problem. It's a problem that I have with my anxiety is keeping things clean and not feeling overwhelmed having to clean and stuff like that. So I'm just going to take this weekend. I still have to work this weekend. Sunday I have plans with my aunts to go out to lunch, but I got to get stuff done. I really do. So, hi. You're right. Oh, hell. Okay. I was doing something. All right. Yeah, this happens a lot. But yeah, so we're gonna, your butt right to the camera. Thank you. Oh, that's beautiful. Can you get down? Thank you. All right, what everybody wanted to see. But yeah, so that is my plans for this weekend. So if you guys want to know what I thought about In a Holidays, and possibly another book, I don't know how long it's going to take me to do this big Christmas clean. It will definitely take me another book. I don't even know who I'm fooling, but I'm going to listen to 2 audiobooks while I do this. So we'll see you guys after I do that. And I'll check in with you guys probably Monday in this vlog. But if you guys want to see that video and how I redid everything, I'm going to be redoing my bookshelves. I'm going to be redecorating my apartment. So I currently have no Christmas decorations up because someone is a monster and tries to eat them. So I'm also going to try to find a way to decorate up high in my apartment so that he cannot get them. So those are the goals for this weekend. So I just looked at the clock and it said 8:54. That's not right. It's a little after 12:30, I think. But I had therapy this morning. I ended up falling asleep really early last night. I was super stressed out because Chandler was sick yesterday morning. So I was really worried about him. So that stress just kind of like wore me down. So, I am, up a little earlier than normal today because I went to bed early. So, and the thing is, so I rented the movie Elf last night and I had like turned it on and fell asleep during it. So I'm going to watch it now while I finally have a working laptop, transition my music over to my boss for recital. I have not started listening to another audiobook since finishing my cleaning vlog. But during that vlog, I listened to In a Holidays by Christina Lauren and The Christmas Joyride by Melody Carlson. So if you guys are interested in knowing what I thought about those books, you can go check out that vlog, which is my Christmas cleaning vlog. Chandler is doing much better today, by the way. He is very, very much better. He is wild child all over again. But do not jump up on that Christmas tree. That's how wild he is, where he was just debating jumping up to get my Christmas tree. He can finally get up onto this top shelf. It took him 2 days to figure out how, but he can now get up on the top shelf of my brand new bookcase. So the bookcase is pretty tall, but he's finally figured out how to move the Christmas tree over because he was launching off the Wi-Fi router onto the Christmas tree to get up there. So I moved the Christmas tree over a little bit and hope that helps. But there he is debating his new plan. Look at him. Look at him. He's like, how can I get up there now? But yeah, I haven't found a new audiobook since those that I want to read, but I did find like a couple that I'm interested in, so I will be starting one of those soon. But I just want to check in with you guys because I hadn't checked in with you guys since I had done that last vlog. So, but this is Chandler Bing. Chandler, down. This is recital week for me, so right now it's all about recital and getting stuff ready for that. Hello, so it is Tuesday night. Just got home from work. It's about 10 o'clock. I started listening to Flora's Traveling Christmas Shop by Rebecca Raisin. It's pretty good so far. I've only listened to like 15 minutes of it, but the first 15 minutes is pretty good. So I'm listening to that on Scribd. I'm gonna make myself some dinner. This is about, did I ever say what the Christmas Joyride was about? I think so. But this one is about another traveling Christmas situation. If you jumped up, get down, down, down. Look at him. He's so naughty. You can't reach it now because you don't have your launch pad. Took the Wi-Fi router and moved it so he can't reach the top anymore without jumping up onto the first shelf so I can catch him before. Oh, you did knock down an ornament though. You little stink pot. Okay, sorry it's dark over here, guys, but you know, my cat can't just let me film one segment without being a monster. But this one is another like traveling Christmas type situation. It is about a woman who her life is up in flames. She loves Christmas, so sorry, I had to get my cat's toy. But she loves Christmas, and she decided that in order to enjoy Christmas and not have to deal with the problems of her life, she's going to pack up her Christmas-themed store and travel the country and sell all these Christmas products from her like RV. So that's what it's about so far. If anything changes or anything big, I'm sure it's going to turn into a romance. Seems like all these books that are on Scribd are like the book version of Hallmark movies, but I'm here for it for Christmas time and Christmas time only. But I'm going to make myself some dinner. This is a really scattered segment because Chandler's being very distracting. Shocker. But I will see you guys in whatever comes next. I just wanted to show you guys how pretty the sky out is. It's so pretty out. We are supposed to get a really bad snowstorm today though, so I'll keep you guys posted. It's also our last Nutcracker rehearsal, so Chandler! I was trying to say it's really pretty out, but we're supposed to get a really bad snowstorm today. And it's our last Nutcracker rehearsal. Oh yeah, it's Thursday the something, I don't know, Thursday the 15th? That seems right. Thursday the 15th? Maybe the 14th? I think it's the 15th. Yeah, we have our last Nutcracker rehearsal today, which we're not doing like the traditional Nutcracker. I don't know if I've said that in this vlog or not. We reimagined it and we called it Cracked Up, and it's gender swapped. So instead of Clara, we have Clarence. Instead of the Nutcracker, we have the Nutcrackess, which I know that girl Nutcrackers exist too, but she just wanted to be called the Nutcrackess. We have Aunt Drosselmaya instead of Drosselmeyer. So we have like the Mouse Queen instead of the Mouse King, so it's gender swapped, and it's not alta ballet music like I have like Ava's in it. She's a mouse and she's tumbling. I'm pretty sure I've told you guys what this is about and stuff, but it's basically just like a bunch of different dance styles. There is some ballet in it, but it's a bunch of different dance styles, and like gender swapped it, and it's just a really good time. But today is our last rehearsal for it. It's tonight, but there's supposed to be a really bad snowstorm starting in like 3 hours, and it's currently like 8 a.m. I just woke up and saw the pretty sunrise and wanted to show you guys. But yeah, it's like it's like supposed to be a really bad snowstorm, so I don't know if people are gonna come to this practice. We do have one practice before the show starts on Sunday, but it's literally like 45 minutes before the show starts. People are going to come and practice, so I don't know how successful that practice will be. So I'm hoping that we can still have practice tonight. And it's also like the last practice for some of my like little kids and for my seniors. So I'm hoping that we still have practice tonight because it's kind of stressful if we don't. Okay guys, the snowstorm has officially hit. Getting ready to go to work. Somebody's picking me up today. They leave it optional for the kids to come because the weather's so bad. But we still have Nutcracker rehearsal regardless. So going in, but yeah, it's optional for our kids. If there was like a winter storm warning, we wouldn't be going in at all, but there's not because it's CNY, so this is not a winter storm that you warn people about apparently, because that's central New York for you. Chandler. Oh, a spider. You're gonna get the spider down? You can get the spider down, I won't stop you. So it looks like it's gonna be a snow day tomorrow, but I'll probably still have work, but I won't have to go teach at the schools that I teach at. We teach an after-school dance program at different elementary schools throughout the week, so I don't think I'll have to go to that tomorrow because it is so snowy out. We actually ended up closing a half an hour early today. I will get the spider in a second. Okay, give me a second. But because I think I'm gonna have a pretty chill day tomorrow, I'm gonna have a chill night tonight. I'm gonna make myself some hot chocolate. I've been listening to the Flora's Traveling Christmas Shop. Chandler's so mad that I have all these baby locks up right now. But I've been listening to that, and I don't know if I'm gonna listen to more of that or if I'm gonna watch like a Christmas movie or something tonight, but I'm just gonna have a chill night and make myself some cocoa. Hello, so it is Saturday, December 17th. It's about 9 o'clock at night. I am getting ready for recital tomorrow. I'm so nervous. We had our last practices today. I'm gonna get the program all ready and kind of get myself all ready. And while I'm doing that, I have an annual tradition before every recital to watch Dance Moms. And not just any Dance Moms, but specifically the Dance Moms episodes where they do the ALDC showcase, because that's like their recital. And that just makes me feel so much better because nothing is going to ever be as bad as what happens on Dance Moms. Like, no mom is going to like pull their kid out at the last second. Knock on wood. Where's wood? There's, okay, well, let's hope that's wood. Knock on wood. But no one's ever gonna like pull their kid out last second, like to spite a dance teacher or anything like that. So, you know, anything that happens on Dance Moms, tomorrow will be better. So I like to watch Dance Moms before my recital just to make me feel better about anything that could go wrong. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna watch Dance Moms. We're gonna watch all the showcase episodes, the ALDC showcase episodes, eat some pierogies for dinner, and then I gotta get the program organized and organize my bag for tomorrow.
Very awkward and uncomfortable. Let's go in the hallway. Let's go anywhere. My daughter's happy. Let's go in the hallway. Do you want to talk about all the things that need to be talked about?
It's show day. I'm trying to see if I have any makeup. I haven't worn makeup in so long, but I'm actually going on stage this time. I'm not dancing, but, oh, I do have some makeup. I don't know if I have foundation though, and that's what I wanted. I'm not dancing, but I'm going on stage for my 2 toddler classes and my Everyone Can Dance class as an assistant. So for my 1 toddler class, it's in the Nutcracker. So I'm going on like Mama Ginger, and they're the gingerbread babies, but I don't really dance. I just kind of like stand there and coach them up close rather than in the wings because they tend to run off stage. So me and my 2 other assistants were all like the mama gingerbreads, and we're gonna do that. So I wear an apron for that. Right now I have my show shirt on, cracked up, because we've like spoofed this nutcracker situation, so it's called cracked up instead of the nutcracker. But yeah, I'm trying to put on some makeup, which I haven't done in forever. And then my other classes, one is Riley and Jacob's class, because they just like, Riley and Jacob, well, Ava's going to be on stage right next to Jacob, and then I'll be on stage on the other end, probably right next to Riley, because the kids just get nervous, so it's easier for me to be on stage. And then the last one I go on stage for is Everyone Can Dance, which is 2 girls who are in wheelchairs, and I push one of the wheelchairs, and it's like a dance class for kids who are in wheelchairs. So, yeah, I'm really tired. I only slept like a half an hour. My brother's gonna be here in about 20 minutes to pick me up, so I'm gonna get ready, but I really don't think I have any foundation, and that's what I wanted because I have a pimple right here. But I think my glasses is gonna block that anyway. But I gotta put on something just to make me look a little bit more awake and alive, even though I haven't worn makeup in forever. All the beauty gurus are out there like, oh my god, is your makeup even good anymore? No, it's not. Okay, it's not much, but it's better than it was. I couldn't find any foundation or concealer, so I used like a lip tone matte lip gloss to put on, and you can still see it, so it's not anything special, but got a little chapstick and blush and mascara. So this is about as good as it gets for me. Now I gotta go finish getting ready. Alright, Coach Danny jacket on, cracked up shirt on, makeup-ish on. My glasses do block the zit though. That's exciting. That is very exciting. Chandler Bing, you're not coming with me. Chandler Bing stays home. Yes, he does. I know. Yes, that's makeup. We don't like that. I'm gonna eat something and get going. I slept horribly. I'm nervous. I'm anxious. The thing about being a dance teacher though is I'm probably the most nervous person there. Not true. I mean, my boss is probably the most nervous person there. But like, as dance teachers, you are probably the most nervous people. Like, you have many numbers going. Chandler, get out of the bag. Come over here. But you have many numbers going, performing, that you choreographed. Like, it's your art, you're putting it on stage, all that stuff. You can't do anything. Like, you can't force your dancers to have the dances stick in their brains. If they forget it on stage, you just have to stand there and watch. So it's very nerve-wracking. But the worst part is you can't act nervous because then the kids act nervous. You have to act really calm and put together. So no matter how nervous I am, my response has to be like, you got this, it's fine, you're good to go, you're good to go. When really inside I'm like, oh my god, is it good to go? Is it good to go? So that is like the toughest part about being a dance teacher, is like keeping it calm here and freaking out on the inside and not freaking out on the outside. My sister-in-law has already messaged me like multiple times this morning with her own freakouts. She is a dance mom of 3 this year, which is tough. Luckily there's no real costume changes this year because everyone in the Nutcracker is wearing the cracked up shirt as their costume. It's kind of just a showcase. It's not really a recital. Chandler has this toy. It's very cute. So because it's just a showcase, we're not like super big on the costumes. So like Ava, for being a mouse, she's wearing this cracked up shirt, but she's also wearing mouse ears. And then like the Nutcracker is wearing the shirt, but like a Nutcracker hat. And like the Jester is wearing face paint. So it's kind of like the costumes aren't stressful. June they will be, because that's like our big recital. Everybody has a costume. You wear what you wore to competition, all that stuff. But like being a dance teacher, I have the ins. Things that people don't know, costumes don't ship very fast. So like it's not like Amazon. You don't order it and it comes in a few days. You order it and it comes in like a few months, hopefully. Like we have ordered costumes in November for our competition in March. that we've had to like cancel and order a different costume because they wouldn't be there by March. Like, so it's very stressful costuming wise. But the good thing about this is we do call it a holiday showcase. It is just about showcasing our talents. It's not about putting on a full soiree here, you know? So this is about the kids, their talent, having fun. This is the most relaxing recital of the year. In June, it's not. It's a recital. And because it's a recital, everything has a costume, everything has a hairstyle, everything has a makeup style. There's changes, there's, you know, one number in between things, there's, you know, several shows in one day. It gets crazy, it gets wild. Competitions are also crazy and wild because everything has its own costume and stuff like that, but competitions, things are more spread out. Recital, it's all you back to back to back. So this is not as stressful as June, but it's still like, I mean, again, we're putting our art on stage, we're putting our kids on stage, and we want to put on a good show. So with that being said, I am going to get ready to go and wish me luck, or I guess don't wish me luck because that's bad luck. But yeah, we're going to do great, and I'll check in with you guys afterwards and let you know how everything went. I forgot to say 2 things. First of all, I said that I was only going on stage for 3, and I realized I go on stage for 4 because I go on to spot Ava's cheer routine. The girl who's the back spot is like a really good back spot and would probably never drop a kid. But you know, first show jitters, so I just kind of stand in the back and make sure no one gets dropped. But my heat broke in the middle of the night. In the middle of the night at like 4:30 in the morning, I just heard like, and my heater stopped working. So the one in the office / actual bedroom is working. So I have that cranked up super high to try to heat my whole apartment. But yeah, the one that like the main heat that's supposed to heat like the living room and the kitchen and everything is not. Stop putting wet toys on the bed. Chandler likes to drown his toys, like his cloth toys, in his water dish and then set them on my bed. I don't want it. But yeah, so my heat's not working. But there is the heat in the bedroom working, so Chandler is not going to be freezing today. He's just going to have to like spend most of the time in the office if he wants to be warm. But yeah, that was a fun little middle of the night situation. Good. Ava, how did you do? Don't eat your foot, you weirdo. Good. Riley, how did you do?
Good.
Good. Jacob, did you dance?
Yeah.
Jacob, did you dance?
Yeah.
Jacob, did you dance?
No.
No. What'd you do?
Stood up and said wait and said, "Hi, Bobby."
That is what you did. Riley, did you dance?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're wrapping Christmas presents, as you can see. Someone's being very helpful. Very helpful. Wrapping Christmas presents. He's destroyed the house. Destroyed it. But yes, that's what we're doing tonight. So it's Monday. It's a little after midnight, so it's technically Tuesday, but you guys know how that goes for me. Yesterday's recital went really, really well. Like, nothing went wrong as far as I could tell. Like, there was a few, like, little things, but nothing major. Chandler, stop. I'm very annoyed with my cat right now. He is anti-helpful when it comes to wrapping Christmas presents. But it went really, really well. I was really proud of the kids. Jacob didn't dance, but he stood on stage. If you guys are new to my channel, back in the day, Jacob did not dance last year because he just wasn't into like doing group activities last year. This year he loves dance class and he's glad to be back. However, if you guys are new to my channel, back in the day, Jacob used to dance when he was like 3-4 years old. He would lay down on stage, fall asleep, lay down, just done, just quit on stage. He danced from age like 3 to, I want to say 6. Then he took 1 year off and now he's 7 and he's back. So yeah, so he didn't dance at all when he was 6. But he's back and he didn't fall asleep on stage this year, but he just stood there. And the most he did was wave to his mom and be like, so here's a picture of him doing that. Riley did dance. Riley was very cute, and Ava did amazing. Ava was fabulous. She had like one little mistake that she was like, oh, I made this mistake. But she did amazing. She was very cute on stage. Her cheer routine was really, really good. But yeah, very, very, very good recital. But it was very funny. Afterwards, I said, Jacob, bud, thought you were going to dance on stage. He looks at me and he goes, whoops. Whoops. Like, I knew there was something I was supposed to do today. What was that? Dance on stage, Jacob, dance on stage. But no, they're all very funny. They all have very different personalities. Riley, I was like, before she went on stage, I was like, Riley, you look so pretty. She's like, I got makeup on. I'm a princess. Look how cute I am. She gets off stage and she's like, yep, I'm still a princess. I'm still wonderful. Ava, before she goes on stage, is like, I'm not going. She's crying. She's like, I can't do this. I'm not doing it. She gets off stage. She's like, I want to take more classes. I want to. Cheer is my favorite thing ever. I love dance. Dance is the greatest thing ever. Blah, blah, blah. Like, so she gets herself worked up. Riley's just confident and exudes confidence. And Jacob, whoops, he forgot. He forgot he was supposed to dance on stage. Don't know what he thought he was doing up there if he forgot, but whoops. But yeah, the recital went really, really well. Everything with choreography, the stage, all the stuff that could have gone wrong went really, really well. And now it's me and Bing, and we're trying to wrap Christmas presents so helpfully. Not helpful at all. But yeah, that's what's happening up in here. Hello. So it is December 21st. So close to Christmas, guys. And I'm a little stressed because 2 of my Christmas presents haven't gotten here yet. So I'm stressed. Anyway, December 21st. I have started receiving gifts from my students, and I've been wicked spoiled. I've gotten a couple books now. I did make an Amazon wish list per my request of the dance moms because they really wanted me to make an Amazon wish list of books I don't own. So I've received a couple books now, and I have also received $35 worth of Barnes & Noble gift cards, as well as a Target gift card that specifically said was for books, and a Best Buy gift card for a new laptop to write on because my laptop broke. So I have been very spoiled so far, but those are like the book and writing related gifts I received so far. I did get an Amazon gift card for $25 that I used to get a reading challenge calendar, which I think is going to be really fun. So I did use that as well, but I'm going to do a separate bookish gift haul for Christmas video later this month. So you guys will actually see it before you see this video, because this video will go up beginning of January. But yeah, I also got myself a ring light, so I'm gonna set that up probably soon, and you guys will have some better lighting when I'm filming, which will be nice for you guys. But I am very excited about all the gifts that I've gotten so far. I've also finished reading 2 books So I listened to both of them. They were both audiobooks, but the first one I finished was Flora's Traveling Christmas Shop. I gave it 2 stars. I feel like it was kind of a letdown after just reading the other one that I just read. What was it? Christmas Joyride. So I feel like it was a little bit of a letdown because they had very similar like kind of vibes to it. I also felt like this one was just kind of rushed at the ending, and like it didn't flow as well. It was like, oh, like we're building up this romance, and she was like, I want nothing to do with this guy, he wants nothing to do with me, no one wants anything to do with anything, and then it would get to like another part and they'd be like, oh, I'm madly in love with him. I'm like, where did that come from? And then I'd be like, no, I hate him. No, I'm madly in love with him. And it was just kind of like a roller coaster of romance that didn't have like a really nice like settling into it. It was just a roller coaster of romance. So I didn't like it as much. I gave it 2 stars because it was very Hallmark movie-ish. So if you like a Christmas Hallmark movie, you would probably like it. But yeah, it was not my favorite. And that was by Rebecca Raisin. I don't know if I said that earlier, but yeah, I gave that one 2 stars, and then I just finished listening to The Best Christmas Pageant Ever, and that is by Barbara Robinson, and that's about a group of kids who come from kind of a low class family. Like the mom's not really around, the dad ditched out when they were little, so they don't really know a lot of like social etiquette or anything like that. They're all school bullies, they're all mean, they steal, they cheat, and they end up joining the church Christmas pageant because they heard there would be food there. Oh, my food is done, that's the beeping. But they heard there'd be food there, so they decide to join the Christmas pageant and bully their way into getting some big roles in the Christmas pageant. And it is their first time really learning about God and Jesus and kind of like the meaning of Christmas. And the kids are like really nervous to have them there because they think that they're gonna get bullied and they're gonna get talked down to and all this stuff. And yeah, so it's quite a wild journey, and the kids are all hyper and crazy, and I gave it 5 stars. So I used to be very religious. I used to follow organized religion, and now I don't. But I do know a lot of people whose lives are completely changed and touched by having a belief system. I don't knock anyone who has a belief system. I think it's great. I currently don't know what I believe in, but I kind of like believe in like spirits and like hope that I have my parents like looking out over me kind of thing. But I don't really believe in like God or heaven or really anything like that. I definitely don't believe in hell, and people can come at me, like whatever. We should all be allowed to have our own opinions and our own belief systems, but I don't believe in hell, and I don't really know what I believe in God and heaven, but it's not like I just don't really have like a belief system anymore. I don't like follow an organized religion. I don't claim to be atheist, but I don't claim to be Christian. I don't claim to be agnostic or anything like that. I just kind of believe what I believe, I guess, and I'm trying to figure out where that falls in my world and my belief system, because I had a really bad experience with organized religion. So I've actually had a couple bad experiences with it. So, you know, it's not really my thing. However, I know a lot of people, a lot of sweet, kind people, my grandmother being one of them, my little nanny, my aunt and my cousin, and I know a lot of people who really, really believe in Jesus and attend church, and you know, I've seen how much impact that has on their lives and how much like that belief is a comfort to them and a caring thing for them. And I thought that these kids learning to be comforted was what made it beautiful. So do I know, like, do I really care if these people believe in Jesus or not? No, that wasn't what touched me. These were kids who were unloved, uncared about, and they went to this church, and the church itself, like, this is the thing that I actually enjoyed about it, is I think I read like a lot of Christian books. I used to read a lot of Christian books, and it's like, look at all these wonderful people that attend church, and look at all these scummy people that don't attend church. And that's kind of like the theme behind Christian authors, is like, oh, you go to church, therefore you're amazing. You don't go to church, Okay. But this book, I don't know, like, I'm sure the author is Christian, but she's not, like, classifying herself as a Christian author, you know, like, it's not like, oh, like, this is sitting on the Christian shelf, it's sitting on a young adult shelf. And I think what was beautiful about this is she wrote, like, the people at the church did not want those kids there. They bullied the kids. They were trying to get the kids out. They were trying to, you know, trick the kids and spread rumors about the kids to get them not in this play. They threatened to cancel the play because these bad kids were in it. And I don't believe any kid is bad. I believe it's the way that they're raised. And, you know, you could see that in the book. You could see that these kids were classified as bad kids. And these people at the church going, oh, they're bad. We don't want them around our children. Oh, they're bad. Like, we don't want them here. And like the other kids going, oh, they're bad. We don't want them here. And it wasn't the people at the church. It was the story of love and comfort that ended up helping these children. And I don't want to give too much away or say like, oh, like this is exactly how they got helped or this is what happened at the ending and stuff like that. But I will just leave it as the story of love and comfort. Not that it had anything to do with Jesus. Not that it had anything to do, it did. But you know, it wasn't who the story was about. It wasn't where they were at. It wasn't the fact that they were in a church that they became loved and comforted. It was the fact that there was a story of a mom who loved her son no matter who that was. And that gave these kids a sense of love and comfort. And I thought that that was beautiful and well written. So I give it a 5 stars. And I think anybody, any religion could read this book, because if you look at it that way, if you look at it as love and comfort was given to these children for Christmas, then yes, it was a well-written book. If you're going at it and you're going, ugh, Christian stuff, ugh, then you're not understanding the point of the book. So I did give it a 5 star. I did see some low ratings on there, from people who are like, ugh, I wish everything about Christmas didn't have to do with God and blah, blah, blah. But it doesn't. It's about the love and comfort. And that's really the beauty of the book. And, yeah, so I will leave that at that. I don't want to give too much away about it. It was a really beautiful story. It was funny, made me tear up a little bit, but very, very cute. Quick audiobook. It was only an hour long. The book is only 128 pages. So very sweet, very cute, and it was a good read. So that is what I've read over the last couple days. I will do a separate vlog about the bookish stuff that I get for Christmas. And the day after Christmas, I'm actually going to Barnes & Noble with Ava, so that will be fun. But yeah, I think that's about it for right now, and I will chat with you guys on whatever comes next. It's a snow day! So I don't have work today. Weather's horrible. Staying inside, staying in my jammies. Which I wish I had Christmas jammies clean, but I don't. But I have these jammies. I just ordered a hot chocolate from Dunkin' because the roads aren't terrible yet. So I thought I would order a hot chocolate and some dinner from Dunkin' before it got bad out. And Bing and I are going to stay inside. I'm going to run the vacuum cleaner and just tidy up a little bit. And then we're just going to have an indoor rest, read day. I have a couple like at-home work things to do. And I do sound like I'm getting a sinus infection again. God, I get them like every other week. It's horrible. But yeah, so I think that's what we're going to do today, is just chill and rest and enjoy a snow day. I did finish listening to The Best Christmas Pageant Ever. Told you guys that. And then last night I ended up listening to Midnight in Everwood. And that is by M.A. Cusnier. And I enjoyed that one. I gave it a 3 star. It's a retelling of The Nutcracker, an adult retelling of The Nutcracker. So there is a girl who is trying to be set up with Dr. Drosselmeyer. She's like 20 years old, and all she wants to do is be a professional ballerina. And her family doesn't want her to. They want her to get married and have kids and settle down, and they think it's a waste of time to become a ballerina. And she's very, very talented and really wants this. And she turns down Dr. Drosselmeyer, and that ends up getting her sent into a magical world where she is held captive with the Sugar Plum Fairy and other people under this evil king's rule. And it was a very interesting read. Definitely not like the Nutcracker that I know and love, but there was definitely like hints to the Nutcracker and like definitely like things that were really entertaining about it. But I thought all the ballet references were really spot on, which you guys know it bothers me when like dance references are not correct in books, but these were spot on, absolutely perfect. There was like connections and stuff like that that would have worked very well. The thing that I didn't love was like there was like a kind of raunchy scene in it, like one raunchy scene in it, which kind of was like disturbed me because like the Nutcracker is like near and dear to like my childhood heart, so that was weird to read. But then also I just didn't love like there were just elements to it that I just didn't love as much as I would have. Like, I don't know, it just like it got a little like too detailed, I guess is what I want to say. Like there was like too much like going on where it could have been like more simple. Like it was a lot of like old-fashioned-y, like I don't know, it just felt like I was reading like an old-fashioned book, which it was supposed to take place in 1906, so some of that makes sense, but it just felt very old-fashioned-y, and like I found myself like not wanting to pay attention as much as I should have, but I still gave it 3 stars. I thought it was interesting. It just was like not my favorite that I've read so far. And now I'm listening to The Christmas Carols by Mel Taylor Besnett. And this is about a family who eats, breathes, sleeps, lives Christmas year round, 365 days a year. Everything has to do with Christmas. And they end up moving to a town that doesn't like Christmas and doesn't have that holly jolly spirit. And the daughter Holly, this is a middle grade book, daughter Holly ends up going to public school for the first time and not understanding why they're not celebrating Christmas year round, and she tries to make friends and realizes that she's kind of an outcast and that not everybody likes Christmas as much as she likes Christmas. So it's very cute. I'm enjoying it so far. I have about an hour and a half left of it, but it's an adorable little read right now, and I'm really, really enjoying it. And it just kind of reminds me of like Elf for kids, like even though Elf is already for kids, but this is like a little kid who is like Buddy the Elf, and it's very funny and very cute. So it's getting a thumbs up for me for right now, so I'll let you guys know how I like it, like continue to like it as I keep listening. But so far, so good with the Christmas reads. I haven't really hated any, like they've all been pretty good. I want to listen to A Christmas Carol, which I listened to a few years ago, and I really enjoyed it, but I did find a full cast audio, like reading the play, which I thought was really nice. So I'm going to be listening to that. And then I'm also going to be reading Silent Night by Mary Higgins Clark at some point over the next couple days. And that should pretty much wrap up my Christmas reads, I think. And then for after Christmas, I'll be reading like some books that are not Christmassy, but I've just been in a Christmas mood this year, which is rare because I'm usually a Grinch. So, but I'm going to clean, eat, and then snuggle up for my snow day. Hot chocolate. Oh, that's good. Okay, so I just finished reading The Christmas Carols, and I thought it was really, really cute. I'm going to give it 4 stars. The reason I docked it is I just felt like it wasn't like it kind of made it seem like if you're homeschooled, you live in a bubble. So, like, this girl didn't know that people don't celebrate Christmas every single day. So, it was just kind of, like, not a great look for, like, homeschooling. Like, it definitely looked like she lived in a bubble because she was homeschooled for her whole life. But everything else about it was really, really cute. I enjoyed it a lot. Thought it was adorable. You can't even see outside, but it's a snowstorm. I don't know if you guys can hear the wind, but it is whipping. It is whipping. Oh, it's a snow day for me and Bing. New development in the crap apartment. My door now has frost on it. Chandler, don't touch it. It's cold. Ugh, I don't even know what to do anymore. This is so frustrating. Well, I hung a blanket. And there's towels. Hopefully that'll defrost and get rid of the snow from the inside of my apartment. Honestly, I wonder why I keep getting sick. Like, this is ridiculous. Everywhere I go, there's a new problem with my apartment. I did just finish watching the best Christmas pageant ever, and it was like word for word the same as the book. It was super cute. So I'm gonna watch A Christmas Carol. I just don't know what version I want to watch. If I want to watch like Disney or the one with, I think it's like Tom Hanks, or the Muppets one. So we're gonna find one to watch, but I don't know which one I want to watch yet. It's actually Jim Carrey, not Tom Hanks, but I think that's the one I'm gonna go with. Okay, Bookworm family, so it's Christmas Eve. Like I said, some of my presents didn't arrive last night, so I'm headed to Barnes & Noble and the grocery store and gonna get some stuff. Update on the apartment. It's cold. The heat that I have, the only heat that's currently working, is in the bedroom, which you guys know I sleep in the living room. If you don't know, I just do that because of my anxiety, and I don't like having two doors between me and an escape route, so I sleep in the living room. And the bedroom's used as an office. But yeah, so the bedroom is currently set to like, I want to say like 72. I'm trying not to go higher than that because I don't want my electric bill to go wonky. But Chandler's like nice and toasty in here. It's nice and toasty. Yeah, it's nice and toasty in my bedroom. Yeah. This is my room, and it's nice and toasty, and I'm playful. Yes, I am. Okay. But yeah, it's nice and toasty in here. And then you get out into the living room, and let me show you what my part of the house looks like. So this is ice and snow that's inside my apartment. This is frozen over right here. I have towels all down here. I have the blanket up here, and then it goes all the way to the other side. And I think I'm gonna have to just like turn a space heater on it when I get home, because like this is just ridiculous. Like, and like you can see if I had like the second pane, like this window has the second pane out there, it wouldn't be an issue. Like, just this is like this on this side because there's a crack in it. But this side is the side that doesn't have the second pane, and this is what I'm worried about breaking, because if this breaks, because it gets too cold, I have nothing between me and the outside. So that's stressful, because I obviously don't want it to break, and I don't want Chandler to get out if it does break. So trying to keep it as warm as possible. I'm going to turn a space heater on it later and just like slowly let it melt, but that's the situation here. I did decide for the rest of today, tomorrow, and then part of my haul, which I'll probably do my haul around December 29th, because some stuff I put on my wish list late, and like in my book clubs and stuff, people have already told me it's not going to get here until the 29th. So I'm going to do that in a separate vlog. So the next time I see you guys will be December 26th. Listen, all I wanted to buy was my 3 items. Why do I have more than 3 items now? I have a whole basket full. I only wanted 3 items.
You need all of them.
But how do you know you don't live at my house? You're just the employee. No, I don't want all that stuff.
Yeah.
No, but I don't need it. But I don't need it. I don't even eat some of that stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute. I feel gypped. Gypped. That's you. Ask me, because I did not want all this stuff.
This is your money.
Oh, oh, okay, thank you. I got a dime back
No.
and a hair clip.
That's. Now I need a beep bum.
Gulp, 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 gulp. Done with that. This bread was left out of a bag?
Yeah.
Who's responsible for this?
Riley.
Riley, you were supposed to put the bread in a bag. I'd like to return this entire basket of food. Hello. So, today I babysat. I was gone all day. Poor Mr. Chandler. And I went to Barnes & Noble with Ava, and we went to Red Lobster for dinner. So I just get, like, sides at Red Lobster. I missed you, too. Oh, my gosh, I missed you, too. Hi. Did you have a good day? Did you? Was it good? Yeah. So the books I got today from Barnes & Noble, you guys will have already seen in my haul video. If you watched my last video, if you haven't, you guys can go check that out. But it is the Christmas vlog with a book haul in it. So these I got with gift cards, so we're counting it as a haul. So that will be that. I'm going to take a rest because I have a busy week. So I will talk to you guys when I'm less busy because right now I am so tired I can't even think straight. Hello. So it is December 26th. It's like 10:30 at night. Chandler, every time. It's like filming just brings something out of him. He has to be the naughtiest. I am about to sit down and read The Secrets of Dumbledore, the screenplay. This is by J.K. Rowling and Stephen Kloves. This is the third of the Fantastic Beasts series. I'm sure you guys know if you're a Harry Potter fan. Chandler, stop what you're doing. Chandler. Hey, Chandler. It's honestly so naughty every time I film. Anywho, this is the last, now we know it's the last of the Fantastic Beasts books because or Fantastic Beasts series, which is actually a movie series, but, you know, they turned it into screenplay books. Chandler, stop! But it is the, like, final part of the story where we learn, like, of Dumbledore and Grindelwald's, like, their relationship. I'm trying not to spoil anything in case you guys haven't seen Fantastic Beasts. But, like, their relationship and how he's being so annoying. The way that they need to stop Grindelwald. So he's being very annoying, but I'm going to read this book anyway. And I'm going to do it while I listen to some Harry Potter ambiance. I think I have right now. Oh, this one's only an hour and 46 minutes. I'm going to need to turn on a longer one. Right now I have, like, the Christmas Great Haul, but I think I'm going to find a different one because this one's only an hour and 46 minutes, and this will take me longer than that because you guys know I'm a slow reader. But look how pretty this cover is. Isn't it beautiful? But yeah, so I'm sure you guys know what this is about, but if you didn't, that was a very crappy version of what it's about without me spoiling anything. And also, my cat's being naughty, so that was hard to do. But I'm going to dive into this. I haven't even posted that I've gotten this book yet because this will be in my Christmas haul video, which is up now. Like, you guys can see it now, but I haven't made the video yet. So that's funny to me that I have the book here when I haven't even acknowledged that I've gotten it yet. I'm acknowledging it now. Good morning. It is, oh gosh, what time is it? It's like 10 o'clock, I think, on the 27th. So December's wrapping up, man. It's going fast. But I am headed to teach snow animals camp today. This is a camp for 2.5 to 6-year-olds. Jacob and Riley will be attending. Ava's going to come be a helper. Oh, I have a ton of, don't look over there. Don't look over there because it's a mess. Because I need to tidy my house. I just did that big Christmas clean. I intend to keep it nice and clean, but someone knocks everything over. So everything just gets really messy. But I'm headed to this camp. I'm teaching there till 3 today. I have a solo from 3 to 3:30. And then I'm headed home and probably going to read some stuff tonight. I'm headed to the camp early. The camp is not until 12, but I got to clean the studio because we had party week last week and then we had a snow day, so I didn't get to clean up from party week. So I'm going to go clean the studio and listen to my audiobook, which right now I am listening to Scrappy Little Nobody by Anna Kendrick. So if you guys know Anna Kendrick from like the Pitch Perfect movies, and she's like a famous actress and stuff, it's kind of like her, I wouldn't really say it's a memoir. It's kind of like a story of her life, so like a biography, I guess, but autobiography. It's cute. She talks very fast. I'm listening to the audiobook, and it's her actually doing it. Normally, I listen to audiobooks at double speed, and I can't do that because she talks so fast. I'm like, dude, you're an actress. Why are you talking so fast? But it's cute. It's good. Good to know about people, I guess. I don't really love autobiographies, but I haven't really read any this year, so determined to get through one. So I'm going to listen to that while I'm cleaning the studio, getting stuff ready, teach the camp, teach the solo, come home. Tonight I would like to work on reading A Whole New World, getting through like 100 pages of it or something, because I wanted to finish that up this year, even though I'm not really into it. But I've got that one, Scrappy Little Nobody, and then I'm going to read one more book. So last 3 books of the year. I just don't know what the last book will be yet, but I will see you guys after camp. Okay guys, so I'm sitting in front of my ring light right now in like my new filming spot because I just got done filming the like wrap up section of my Christmas vlog. So I just finished that. So I am going to well, first I should tell you guys, I finished reading, what did I finish reading the other day, Chandler? What did I finish reading? Oh, Scrappy Little Nobody by Anna Kendrick. I ended up giving it 3 stars. I thought it was good. I really like Anna Kendrick, and I liked reading. I just vacuumed, and you tracked food all over the place, dude. He's driving me nuts. I really like Anna Kendrick, but like, I don't know if she necessarily needed a biography. Like, I don't think she needed an autobiography. Like, she is a very funny person and stuff like that, but nothing really epic happened in her life. Like, I mean, she became a star, which is cool, but like, I feel like there should be like some form of like tragedy in your life if you're writing a biography, and she was just like, well, I was a no one, and then I was a someone. The end. Like, she was like, oh, like, I had a really hard time when I was first coming into the scene, but like, not like with anything major. Like, she didn't have like a drug addiction or anything. Like, she was just, I don't know. She was just like a child star who became an adult star, but didn't do anything like bad or have anything bad happen to them. Like, it was just normal. Children shouldn't be working in the industry stuff. Like, but yeah, so I gave it 3 stars because I was just like, nothing really happened in your life. But I mean, it was funny. It was a good read. Just nothing really happened. It was just kind of like, oh, you seem like a nice person. We could hang out and be friends, but I don't really need to read about your life. So now I am reading The Girl Who Came Home by Hazel Gaynor. And this is a Titanic novel, and it's about a girl. It's kind of reminding me of Titanic the movie. Like, it's this great grandma who has never told anyone about like her experience on the Titanic, and her great granddaughter is trying to become a writer, but she says she doesn't have a story anymore. So the great grandma tells her story of being on the Titanic, and I feel like it's just gonna end up being a lot like the movie The Titanic, but I like the movie The Titanic, so I'm like okay with it. But I'm interested to see where it goes. I'm not very far into it yet, but it's you know, Titanic-y so far, and I like Titanic stuff. Other than that, I had camps the last couple days. Tomorrow, I have a 6-hour advanced acro clinic. So this is for like kids who like take acro pretty seriously. Like, they want to get like handsprings and aerials and, you know, continue to work on their skills. Where tonight's camp, so yesterday's camp was snow animals, and that was for 2.5 to 6-year-olds, and it was just like an exploration of dance. So they tried ballet, they tried tap, they tried tumbling, all while, you know, doing wintry crafts and having a winter snack and watching a winter show, and like, it was just very cute. Today's was Harry Potter tumbling camp. So it's for kids who love to tumble but like aren't like super serious about it yet. So like, they'll do a half an hour of like forward and backwards progressions, and then we did like, we made a potion, and then we did a half an hour of cartwheels and contortion, and we, you know, played like a Harry Potter freeze dance game, and we did like a little Diagon Alley type thing, where they like had to go pick out their wands, and they got sorted into houses and stuff like that. So it was more like cutesy, where tomorrow's just straight acro tumbling contortion for 6 hours. Which I do give them game breaks, like we take like little pauses and stuff like that, but it's not like we're doing crafts or anything like that. It's, you know, kids who are very serious, and they're like, some of them got it gifted for Christmas because they take it so seriously, which is awesome. And I really love that, like that's something that they want to get for Christmas. But it does mean that like, where these camps, I can kind of like, you know, read the room. Like if the kids are like in the 3-year-old group and they're just really not into an activity, I can end it early and start a different activity, or like improv an activity. Tomorrow I have to be on my A game because the kids there, they're there to learn, they're there to get skills. So I have to make sure that I'm all caught up on my training and stuff tonight. I have like 4 training videos that I need to watch before tomorrow's camp. I do my training through, I do my training through 2 places. So my training certificates are through Acro Dance Teacher Association, ADTA. Then I get like weekly trainings through Acrobatic Arts through theirs, and then I do like online trainings as well through ADTA and stuff like that. So I have 4 Acrobatic Arts videos that I haven't watched yet. So I'm going to go on there and watch those. And yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing tonight. And I would plan to finish this Titanic book as well as finishing A Whole New World before the new year starts. I am not letting myself start the Ultimate Reading Challenge calendar until January 1st because I want to include it in my book journal, which I'm going to post a video of like what my last year's book journal ended up looking like and what this year's book journal ended up looking like. I also have a couple work things to do. I have to finish making the DVD for work because I made the recital DVD and I finished our Nutcracker section, so now I gotta do like the holiday showcase section. Now, that's kind of like what my night looks like. Not really exciting for the next couple of nights. I do have New Year's Eve I'll be spending with the nieces and nephew, and we will be counting down to midnight, and that's where this vlog will end, is right when the ball drops at midnight. So but yeah, I will see you guys in whatever comes next. Okay guys, so I made a kind of difficult reading decision, and I've decided that I'm going to do a soft DNF of A Whole New World by Liz Braswell. My reasoning for this: I am not a huge Aladdin fan, and I keep finding myself bribing myself to read this and just not wanting to, and that's not how I want to end 2022. I've done really well with reading this year, and while I do want to read this book, I for sure want to read it. I just don't want to finish it right now. I have about 276 pages left. It's 10:02 at night already, and it is only the 30th, so I have tomorrow too. But tomorrow I'm babysitting my nieces and nephew until the ball drops, and I just don't foresee me having time or energy or wanting to put the effort into reading tomorrow. So I would have to finish it tonight, and I just don't feel like it's feasible for me to read 276 pages of a book that I'm not really into. Also, there is some damage to the book. I asked Chandler what happened, and when I did, he licked his lips at me. So I'm guessing he scritched the book. But yeah, so I do really want to read this. That's why it's a soft DNF. I will go back to it. I don't know if I'll go back to it next year or maybe in a few years. I want to read the entire series, but I just don't foresee this happening in one night, and I needed to get some stuff done today, and I really needed to rest because I was really tired from all the camps that I did. All the camps I did went really well, though. The acro camp yesterday, Ava did so good. I'm so proud of her. She is so close to her back handspring. I can't wait for her to get it, but yeah, it's just not something that I foresee myself reading tonight and getting through, and I think I'll just end up frustrated, and I don't want to end the year that I started reading again and having this joy again ruined by a book that I don't really care about, but I do want to read it. I just don't really care about it right now. So I did only get 100 pages into it, but it is a DNF for me for right now. That being said, I do want to end with a book tonight. And so I think I'm going to read I Survived the Destruction of Pompeii, AD 79 by Lauren Tarshish. You guys know I love the I Survived series. It is super short. It's just like a cutesy middle grade. I did get this second hand, so there's some damage to it. And I also think Chandler took a nibble to it. Chandler, did you nibble this book? I think Chandler nibbled this book. But yeah, there is some damage to it, but it's just a quick read. And one of the last things on my yearly thing is to read a book that's between like when AD started, like 1 AD to the 1700s, or like the 1600s, something like that. Because I don't really read books that take place in AD. Like, they're usually more modern than that. So this is definitely going to be something that I read tonight, get through it. It's only 95 pages long. I should be able to do it in one sitting, but I do think it'll make me feel a little bit better, about myself, and a little bit more excited about how my reading year is going to end compared to if I was trying to read through 276 pages of a book that I didn't really care about in one night. I did finish The Girl Who Came Home last night, and I did give it 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. There was a couple historical inaccuracies that I almost docked it a star for, but I couldn't, like, I liked the story behind it so much that I couldn't, like, really justify docking it a full star. So I guess if I was rating it, I would have given it like 4.5 stars, but I always round up anyway. So I'm giving it 5 stars because I really enjoyed it. And it is a lot like the movie The Titanic, which I absolutely adore, but it's basically like this great grandma telling her great granddaughter her tale of the Titanic, which is very similar to what happens in Titanic the movie. So I really enjoyed it, and I look forward to reading more Titanic-based books next year, but I am going to sit back with I Survived, and tomorrow I will probably wrap up this vlog right at midnight when the ball drops. So I will see you guys then, but I'll tell you how I liked this book, when I finish it. I have found an audio version of I Survived the Destruction of Pompeii. I found an audio version read by Lauren Tarshish herself. And I'm drinking it in my new Harry Potter mug. Or not drinking the book, that's weird, but I'm drinking cocoa in my new Harry Potter mug that's heat activated, and that's what it looks like when it's all heated up. But I've made it with some marshmallows. You guys can't really see it. There we go. Marshmallows and peppermint and some cocoa. Say hi. You want to show your drink too?
On a boat.
Say Happy New Year's Eve. You're not. Hey Riley.
What?
What are you doing?
That's watching in pizza. In my little lady here.
Okay. Are you comfy?
Yeah.
All right. Playing bingo. You look like a clown.
No.
See, I'm playing bingo.
Okay, all of the surprises are in the bucket. Hi!
What are we playing? New Year's bingo. Jakey, hold up your board. Show us what it looks like. I see. You guys are being weirdos. I love you. If you have the number 31, Jacob, like New Year's Eve, cross it off.
Wait, today's the 31st.
Yep.
Is this
That is it, Riley. Good job, baby. Yep.
Thank you, that's enough, I think.
Buddy. Little dots. All right, ready? Let's see our next one. A snowflake. A silver snowflake. Who has a silver snowflake?
I got a lot.
Look it right there.
Riley just needs one more.
You need one more and then you're the wiener.
I need
No, well, you can't just cross it off because you want to win. You got to wait until I call it.
I have 2. 6. Only 5. Only 4. 3. 2. 1. Tamagotchi. Even when nothing cherry apple flavor. Okay, so Jacob, this one's yours. Yeah. This one's mine. This one's Danny's. It's apple cherry, and this one's just apple. We're just gonna have this one. Jacob, we're gonna have this one. No, this one we're gonna have. So yeah, and it might take a while. Bubble. Oh my gosh. We caught that.
We got chips. I'm gonna have this popcorn. Come pick.
Big guy.
Jakey, come pick. What do you want here? Okay. Are you having some 11:56 at night cake? Did you know it's almost midnight?
Yeah.
Did you know it's almost a new year?
Yeah.
Are you gonna go to bed when the ball drops?
Yeah.
Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Let's see the ball drop. Where's the ball drop? Woo! Give me a kiss. Right there. Thank you. You give me my New Year's kiss? Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah. Happy New Year! That concludes 2022. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye! Wasn't that a great video? Clearly books make me very happy. Now you can make me happy too. Click the subscribe button to follow my channel. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you think I did good. And the notification bell will let you know when I post new content. Also, follow my Instagram for more book shenanigans.